Hello, Aries. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your full moon reading for August 3rd. If you're new to my channel, my name is Melissa and I do the zodiac readings a little bit differently. I like to go by the moon cycles because that's how I'm drawn. So I go with what I'm drawn to. And the new moon is about the beginning of the cycle. The full moon, which we're going to be talking about, is the peak of the cycle. This is where any intentions that you set at the new moon, this is when they will be either coming forward as manifestation or where it's time to start releasing. So there's always something to release at the end of the cycle. It's the best way to make room for the new in the next cycle. So let's get in there. I'm going to do 9 cards. We're doing 3 cards for just the overall energy, get a feel for what's going on, 3 cards for what the full moon is going to be bringing up for you, and then 3 cards of possible advice or actions to take. Right, what is the overall energy for Aries, please? Temperance. That one's coming out a lot. So is the Hierophant. And so is the 9 of Swords. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I feel like there's some leadership qualities within you. Is that pretty typical for an Aries? Impulsive, independent, brave. Aries. Okay, so, I feel like there's some kind of leadership quality here. Now, this could be you. This could be representing a person in your energy, but there is leadership quality there. We also have the Temperance, which is about kind of taking baby steps, a little bit at a time. A little bit goes like a long way. I feel like you're a little bit worried. We have the 9 of Swords, which has come out on, I want to say 90% of the readings that I've done for this full moon, we have had this. This I'm not really that surprised by because of the, current state of the world. But, this is about having a lot of bad thoughts and anxiety, worrying, frustration, not being able to sleep, something that is stuck in your head on repeat, that is keeping you from doing what you want to do, being who you want to be. So what I kind of feel like is that there was some steps, some progress made toward something leadership wise for you. Now this could be toward a person who is in a leadership type position in you or in your circle. The Hierophant is also a teacher, so this could be a teacher, somebody of authority in a hierarchy type of situation, like a boss at work, a father, clergy, like a priest or whatever, somebody who's high ranking. Thank you. I feel like there was some steps that were made to increase your rank in some way. Now, this could definitely represent another person. And also, I'd like to point out that 2 out of 3 of these cards are major arcana. So this is indicating something that's kind of outside of you, beyond you, more on a spiritual level or, on a bigger scale. This is not your day-to-day, oh crap, we're out of coffee kind of stuff. This is has a bigger impact in your life. So this is something that is a large scale, not event, but situation that you are worried about. You were making some progress toward something in leadership or toward a person who is indicative of a leader, but it's got you kind of scared. It's got you kind of in your head, you're not sure you're a fit for this leadership that you were working towards, or you aren't sure that the person that you were headed towards was the right fit for you. Also, I'm kind of getting the impression that maybe you feel like you're not good enough for something. You're not good enough for someone. Not necessarily that they aren't a good fit for you, but that, more of a self-doubt, a doubt in your own abilities. Okay, so let's see what the full moon is going to be revealing for Aries, please. Okay, 5 of Wands, Knight of Wands, oops, and the 3 of Cups. So, I feel like there is definitely a person, like a counterpart, not I'm not going to say the TF word or the SM word either. It's not that. It's a counterpart, a partner of sorts, somebody who wants to come in or enter into your life. And I kind of don't like the vibe I'm getting. So we have the Five of Wands, which is conflict. The Five of Wands general meaning is, conflict. With this deck, these figures are silhouetted. These are, I feel, as the reader, aspects of yourself that are conflicting. Okay. But the look at this. I am almost kind of disgusted by this. Look at, okay, here's this suitor that wants to come in and rescue you from yourself, but just very smirky feeling, very I'm trying, I don't want censor. I'm trying to figure out a way. I'm sorry, my chair is very loud. Trying to figure out a way to say this where YouTube's not going to be upset. Okay, okay, I'm going to give you some visuals. Let's see. Pillow fight at a sleepover. Older brother. Am I painting an appropriate picture? Does that make sense to you? That's kind of the energy I got. I don't like this guy. This guy's, I heard the word opportunistic. Opportunist. Looking for an opportunity. If you're having some internal conflict here, you're having some, you're battling with yourself. There's different aspects of you that are conflicting. That he just is looking, sees that as an opportunity to, jump in and rescue you from yourself when you don't need rescuing. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from those two cards. And we have the Three of Cups over here, which is celebrating. This is the celebration card, but also it's all women. A lot of times I either see this as Mean Girls or I see this as a coven of cackling witches. I do see this as more sorority sisters for this reading. I don't know if it's because it's next to this frat bro guy, but I see this as not an outlet necessarily, but more as a way of, I heard the word reprieve. I don't know if that really applies, but I mean, if it does, it does, take it. I feel like there's some type of person or energy trying to enter and infiltrate. Then that's what's going to come up around this time for you. There might be somebody that might be wanting to take advantage of your not being quite thrilled with your thoughts and yourself at the time. I kind of see there's maybe somebody that's coming into the life that is gonna try and take advantage of your mental state or take advantage of you being in between something. If you're in between jobs and you got that friend that sells oils, that's gonna be you're in between jobs, join my team. That kind of vibe. Somebody's looking for an opportunity to jump in there. But I see there's seek companionship over rescuing. You don't need to be rescued. There may be some companionship that also presents itself, whatever. I know what I meant or said. Possibly I might have just said that correctly to begin with and heard it wrong. It happens. But yeah, I see that there is that internal kind of conflict. But you have two options from what I can see. There's somebody who wants to try and swoop in and rescue, taking advantage of a situation that you're in, or this group of girls that feels more like a reprieve, more I don't know, go have fun with them, the companionship versus being rescuing. And I feel like it might be a choice that you have to make for yourself. Whether you want to go for this dude that looks like he wants to try and take advantage, and, you know, maybe would be a good time for, 30 seconds or so. But, you know, or you can, like, have a girls' night and have a sleepover with your best friends. I mean, as long as nobody's, you know, corona'd up, but it's up to you. Those, you know, I feel like there's going to be some options presented for you. Let's see if there is any advice or actions to take, please. We have the Star, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Okay. 2 Knights. Okay, so back to options, okay? So these are advice or actions to take. So the advice and the actions that I see hope. This is hope and healing, okay? The Star card is about hope and healing to me. Keeping the hope, you know, there's there's healing that you need to do. And I feel like hope is tied to that. Having hope that you'll get through whatever the situation is can be healing in itself. Just keeping that hope. Hope isn't that positive of a vibration, but it's definitely better than fear. Okay, hope does imply that there is a bit of a lack, but fear is way worse. So if you need to, if you need to step up just a smidge, that hope can be a step up from that. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles is not taking any action. So, you know, this 30 seconds of fun, I wouldn't take any action there. We also have this Knight of Cups. So here's our another, you know, like suitor here. This Knight of Cups is offering actual companionship, actual emotion. The cups are emotions. This guy is offering a stick. Do you want the stick that will last 30 seconds? Or do you want this cup, which can be refilled and replenished as soon as you're... Okay, I'm going to stop there. Okay. For the advice, I would say keeping hope. Don't take any drastic actions. Look at what you've already accomplished, okay? Make sure that you are taking stock of your accomplishments. That will help feed that hope, okay? And kind of break you out of whatever this is and whatever this is, and take you back to those baby steps toward this, all right? So, I mean, really, I feel like there's no actions for you to take at this time other than keeping the hope alive. Maybe keeping an eye open for somebody who's a little bit more in touch with their feelings if you are looking for a person. But yeah, choose wisely. Make sure that you're taking a time to observe before you jump into anything, all right? Don't just jump right into whatever comes along if that's what you're looking for. So yeah, that's what I have for you for this reading. I hope to see you in a couple of weeks when we do look at the new moon energy. If this resonated, please leave me a little like, and if you want to see more of me, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if it resonated and you would like to share any juicy details, please let me know in the comments down below. And I will see you in the next video. As always, have a blessed day.